Hello lollies and jelly beans, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Miss Melly Flows Vibe Life, my YouTube channel for my Vibe Life stuff. This is for my tarot. I've been reading for 25 years, so I decided I would put a channel together and sort of bring it out and put it out for the world to see. So I read the Greenwood. It's a, oh, hair's doing what it does. I got these curls, man. Alright, cowlicks and stuff. Anyway, so that's why I pin it up, because otherwise I play with it while I'm watching the video. Not good. Alright, so this read that I'm going to do today is doing a sequence of new reads. So I'm working through what I'm doing on this channel. Alright, so I'm going to do a reading today called Chilled Iced Tea. And so it's sort of about past issues, that's what I'm thinking, and resolution and where we're moving forward. So I'm playing it as we go. We'll see what I've got in the box, not in the box, in the cards for us today. I pulled out a few decks, but we'll see where it goes. So, actually, I'm going to start with The Untethered Soul. The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer. Alright, give me one sec. Little horsies. So it's got a few different suits in it. I like this. It's a bit Taoist. Let's put all the cards in the mix for the fun. Hey? Alright, so boxes. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we got. So this is the Chilled Iced Tea. Let's see. I'm sort of doing these as timeless readings. I'm going to put them out. There's five in the tea menu. Alright. This one, some hot tea, some sweet hot tea. Oh, let's see what's going on with your love, self-love here. Let go. No matter what it is, let go. This came up in another reading. Let go. No matter what it is. Everything else that's happened, everything you've been through, let it go. It's time to see a new you. If you want a new you got to let go. Let go of those past bits. Okay. That's come up twice in the last few couple of readings. So, alright, and I'm going to take one out of the Tibetan Buddhist meditation deck, right? Oh, yeah, right, cool. So, I'm going to take one out of here. Yeah, oh, that one just turned. Alright. Compassion is the wish-fulfilling gem, the auspicious jar from which the splendid of good fortune comes. It is the finest medicine from which happiness derives, because of the disease of the living being is cured. Because the disease of the living being is cured. Alright, compassion is a wish-fulfilling gem, an auspicious jar from which the splendor of good fortune comes. It is the finest medicine from which happiness derives, because the disease of living is being cured. Alright, compassion. And that is putting your heart out, heart and soul. Let it go. Compassion for you, compassion for other people. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to take one from the Starseed, because I put it here. The Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Box is always finicky. Put it up in it, like, see, split. It's got this split. Learning to pick it up in a different way. Okay, so let's see what it's got. So this is our Chilled Iced Tea. So this is about, like, as I said, this is about letting go. And how we got here. And resolution. The 7 Star Sisters, birth, creation, tapestry of life and expression. Okay. Been looking at the muses a lot recently. They turn up in my musings a lot. So, I do actually have a teacup with stuff. It's red eye this time. Okay. So, alright. Okay. So that's good. Let's do that. Put that over here. Alright. I'm going to take one from the Gaia Oracle deck by Tiny Carmen Narrow. Alright. There you are. The message. Positive news, positive outcomes. Okay, so this is a resolution reading. So we're looking at this to results. So it's going to be positive messages coming, and it's compassion. It's time to let go, no matter what it is. Let it go. All right, the 7 star sisters. Okay, so birthing, creations, tapestry of life, and expressions. Okay. So it's reaching out, and it's reaching out to the star sisters and birthing a creation. So if you've been creating something and that's how you've got to here and you're looking for resolution, it's going to come. Positive news and positive outcomes. All right, so there's news in the air. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Greenwood reading with this. So I'm going to do a Greenwood reading. So this is like an inner journey, and it goes through what's in our back, like in our foreground, in our conscious, and what's in our subconscious, what our driving forces are. So let's see. Let's start with the present state. So present state, and then I'll turn it down to the table. Present state. Oh, can we even see that? Okay, so this is the Knight of Arrows. So this is telling everybody about it. It's telling everybody about what you've got going on. This could be communication with an air sign male or an air element male, but this is sort of predatory. It's like really sort of seeing what your ground is, stating what your ground is, like really talking yourself up, talking your job up, like putting your resume out there maybe. This is determined. This is determined to get ahead and go going. It's a Knight. Okay. So the next card is our spiritual mediator. All right, the next card is a spiritual mediator in this chilled iced tea. All right, so there's a reunion. So if this is a person, we've been thinking about a reunion. And it's got positive news, and it's time for, birthing of creations. So this is, this is a reunion. This is sometimes a reunion with childhood things. This is with a past lover. This is a reunion with your heart. This is a reunion with family. This could be reunion with siblings, but this is really getting back to your roots, this card, and reconnecting with, the attraction in your life. This is the 2 of Cups, the attraction inside of here. So we really see that this is a moving emotional state. All right, so this could be reuniting and thinking about your past and re-putting it into your future, maybe, and talking about it. All right, so the next card is your unconscious empathy. It's what you unconsciously think about what's going on. I've got these really shaded by that light, don't I? I have to change the lighting in my circumstance. I'll do that. Watch that get better. Okay, so the next card is your conscious will. All right, this is a card of celebration, as you can see, as it says. So card of celebration. So we have them dancing around the fire. This card that's reunion. This is, this is in our, where this is emotional, in our cups. This is in our fire. This is in our passion. This is in our faith. This is in our spirit. Like, this is our love. And this is a celebration card. This can be a marriage card. You can see the castle on the hill. You got the sun shining in it all, and the hearth fire. Everything is burning inside of this, and it's warm and it's celebration, and it's dancing. That's what you feel in your foreground, which is excellent. All right, what is the driving force of this circumstance? What's the driving force of this circumstance? All right, what's the driving force of this circumstance for the chilled iced tea? For the chilled iced tea. For dedication. Okay, so this is dedication of your mind. This is dedication of putting together of what we think and what we care about, and this is finishing off. Skills. Maybe these go together. You can see the Knight and we've got our skills going together. And the 9 is the completion of stuff. So it's like maybe finishing off, business deals. It might be finishing off university degrees. It might be, really taking and being dedicated to what your mind is and what you think, and where that is, and not being scattered. There's a lot of, concentrated energy inside of this potential, just sitting inside of that. And that's what you've been thinking about. The source of your power is really putting yourself together and what you think about your life. Alright, so the next card is your unconscious empathy. This is really the Magician. This is following your heart. This is a Gemini card, so there's a lot of air sitting inside of this to go with your water and your fire. But this is like the shaman, he's there to guide us. You've been really looking about your internal journey, and you've been thinking about, we've come out of like the Virgo, which is the hermit phase, which is, so we've been thinking about our journey, we've been thinking about what it is in our internal quest, and then we can manifest this. This is a position where we can manifest this. The shaman's here to help us push forward our ideals. That's what we feel in the background. This is a great place to be. This is a great place to be. All right, so the next card is, the challenge. You're challenging your circumstance. All right. Okay. So this is the ancestor. So this is another step. This is the next step in this. So this is following your path and divining it. Very early in, when I started watching other people's readings, I was watching one particular reader's readings, and her readings were saying to me, don't follow anybody else's readings. And that's why I need to look and see what fits for me. And that's why elements, because my charts are different to a lot of people. I don't know, everybody's got charts different. I've put up a chart thing on my page if you're interested in the Hot Tea for the Soul, Miss Melly Flows group on Facebook. And, you know, it really is about your charting and that sort of stuff and what you've been following. But mine has a lot of fire and air in the background of my chart. Surprise! And so, you know, I broke it up into elements. So this card is about following your journey, and really the challenge inside of this is really digging in and working out what it is, and listening to the universe and asking the universe, putting it out there, what is the path, and following the shaman in this internal quest, and following the shaman to manifest, and the challenge of doing that, and following what is your path, and knowing that the ancestors there to heal you and guide you. Really off the table. All right, so the next card is our healing element. Oh, I keep crossing my legs so bad. All right, the healing element. What's the healing element for our chilled iced tea? All right, this is a healing reading. All right, there's joy. All right, in this reunion with everything, remembering we need to let it go, and compassion is a wish-fulfilling gem, like, you know, from a jar, which is splendor is good, fortune cookies. This here, this is the joy. We've got the reunion and we've got the celebration. You need to enjoy it. You can't, like, just detach yourself from it. It's like, detach is the four, it's the boredom, it's all of this, and the next step of this. But we have to bathe in the joy of it, in the love of it, in the love of the world. All right. All right, positive news, positive outcome. The message, this is where we've come to. All right, positive news, positive outcome. All right, birthing creations, the tapestry of life, expression. Let it go. Let it go. It's come up twice. All right, I'm going to do the random tea after this. There's a few teas on the menu. I like how I'm rolling with this. This is going forward. Okay. All right, for this, here we go. So what is the outcome for the chilled iced tea? The chilled iced tea. All right. So we have 9, which is dedication of air. And we've got here, this is the wands. This is the responsibility. So respect is the card before this. The 9 of wands. It's about respecting yourself and respecting your journey and having that boundaries and those sort of things. This is when you bundle that all together and you take that responsibility home, and it's what you choose to carry, and it's taking responsibility for your faith and taking responsibility for your spirit and your path, you know, like, so this is not a burden that you carry because you have to. This is a burden you carry because you want to. These are the soul's burdens inside of all of this. So it's interesting. So my lovers, my lollies and jelly beans. I always wanted to say that. I can do it now. Right, so my lollies and jelly beans. This is perfect. So if your soul has been on a bit of a journey and it's time to celebrate, and you know that, and you've had a bit of a reunion, whether that's you're having a reunion with yourself and your inner and your child, or maybe your family and friends, or maybe an old past lover inside of here, the air and the hawk, but we're dedicated to our mind. It's like, this is a nice journey. It's an inner journey with the shaman and the ancestor. So take joy in your responsibilities, taking joy in what you choose as your life path, what's congruent for you. All right, so doing this, all of these new readings and everything is something for me is congruent, which is why I started these videos. I really hope you're liking them. Hit like and subscribe. And I'm going to do a Facebook Live if you're seeing this before the Thursday for the new moon. It's my thing, Facebook Lives for the new moon, because full moon was just going to be crazy, so I don't do that, right? And yeah, I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. Try to have fun. It's your healing element. Ciao for now.